Hello, hello, hello. This is your man Nicholas Shepherd from the Shepherd Family Enterprise L.L.C, Business Administration and Information Systems Consultants. And when I'm here what I'm going to be talking about today is more on my business association and um, my structure and business processes. Okay, so first of all, I would like to thank those of you that are part of um, uh, my culture, business culture, okay, under the Shepherd Enterprise. Those of you who have been following us for the last 2 or 3 years, I'd like to say thank you. And those of you who have made contributions to our organizations, I'd like to extend my welcome to you as well, and thanks. Your contributions have been highly appreciated and have been very useful. All right, um, in helping our company to meet its goals. Okay, and what I would like for most of our um, new users to understand what we're trying to do here at the Shepherd Enterprise, and what we're trying to do basically, we're trying to gather enough support so that we can um, acquire more funding so that we can help more companies, okay, working with, you know, a various amount of things, okay. So the thing is this, okay, there's a lot of different things that we can explore here, okay, and what we want to do basically is to give you enough information so that as you, um, I'm trying to make sure that I can, if I can just make this um, full page, because this is a PDF, working PDF. Okay, so those of you that are new or have been thinking about working with us or trying to find out more information, or the companies that are out there that see that there may be uses that our company can have in your organization, you're just waiting for our company to mature at a level where is that you can actually utilize our services or give you indications that we meet certain expectations so that you can meet with us and talk to us to see whether or not the things that we have will be useful to your organization. Okay. But all in all, I'm saying thank you. And, uh, um, hopefully later on down the line, things get better. Okay. In your understanding. Okay. And what we are doing here, we are supporting small businesses in multiple communities, and soon we will be communicating with the organizations that we actually assisted and helped, and how our contributions, your contributions, benefited them, and how they went about achieving some of their goals as they um, move to the next level of success. Okay. Now, um, what I'd like for you to do is, if you are interested in making contributions, I would like for you to, you can just scan the PayPal contributions QR code or the Cash App contributions QR code, and you can make a small donation. It don't have to be a lot, okay? So, like $2 or $3 and things like that, and pass information on other people. Um, our company is growing. We're communicating with people in other countries, and the biggest situation we have is getting information to those business entities there so that we can network with them. And all these things cost money, because some of the companies that aren't in other companies, they are small companies and they need assistance. Okay, they need assistance in communications. They don't have the internet, that connectivities that we have here in the West, or in the United States. So, in order for that to happen, they have to be able to purchase these different devices so that they can um, either buy the resources so that they can connect to these different resources. I don't know what the resources are as of yet, but I know it's very, what I have been explained, that it has been very complicated for them. Okay. So again, your donations are very helpful to sending out funds to these different organizations so that we can continue to communicate with them and send them funding so that they can um, reach out to other vendors, okay, in this country through our leadership and get them in position where that they can send either products and resources to these different companies that they are not able to get to them because how the the industry is pretty much dominated by those who can pay the highest dollar for whatever products they are. Okay, so if you cannot mass produce certain things, if you don't have the resources to mass produce a lot of different things, what happens is that it leaves the small business owner out of the loop, and they have to bargain with you know people who are not um, do not have the resources or the funding to move their company to a level where they can compete. And that's what the Shepherd Family Enterprise is here to do. We are here to um, get contributions so that we can assist these small business leaders so that they can work with different business entities here, in not just in the United States, but in other countries as well. Okay, and it's that easy. All right. So what we have been doing basically, and what you can see here, I'm going to see if I can make this bigger. Okay. Um, these are the things that we are doing. We do training, uh, online training seminars based on these different things, how you can set these different subjects up, bullet point subject matters up, and we'll work with you to cater to these different requirements to your particular company, create a lot of different guidelines, everything like that. And again, like in order for this to take place, some of our business clients or concerned business leaders of the small business companies, what it is that they need to have certain information interpreted from the English Latin text to the text of their natural cultural environment. And like I say, this costs funds, and we provide funds so they can do that, so they can distribute that information out to other individuals. Okay. And if we have to do it, we have to go out and purchase these business resources so that we can um, make sure that what we're trying to convey to our business community is as accurate as possible so that there's no confusion with ending um, what our ending goal is, and there's a clear cut understanding that they can trust us, and we will be there for them when they run into different situations, run into different problems, and we can move them forward in their business. Now they see um, and experience the the improvement in their resources and their communication, the things that they need in order to be successful, they would start communicating to other um, business potential leaders and get them to come on board so that they too can help you in your organization to have access to different materials, different resources that you can't get. Um, you go into two or three different um, business entities in order to get a product, and then of course there's a fluctuation in cost because everyone's trying to make a profit. But if you go directly to the source and get the information or get the products directly to you, it lowers your costs and increase your bottom line. Okay. All right. So, um, and we have all like different types of things. Okay. So those of you who is thinking about starting a business and does not have a business, what we do, we help you file the paperwork that you need in order to get your business going And if you need to renew your license, whatever you need, we do a state search where you want, wherever you are, and try to get that information out to you so you can do the research, or we can do the research ourselves. And once we get the information, we communicate with you until a point. Like I say, everything needs funding. So as the resources and the research will get, becomes more taxing and more detailed, of course, we will have to charge a certain fee, but we can negotiate those costs with you. Depends on your budget. And we know that everyone has a limited uh, 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 financial uh, uh, money, financial access to different um, funds, so that we will work with you to find out exactly where you stand and see what you can do and what we can do at the cost that you are relaying to us. Okay. And as in here, as you see, we have a lot of different reporting features that we have created to keep track of what's going on. We help build these reports. It's not very complicated at all. We have a lot of different resources that you can build yourself, or we can build, and then send the information out to you. And all you got to do basically is just put in the numbers, and then the numbers are calculated based on what you want, the percentages you want, and how you want to distribute these costs. Okay. Okay. And also, what we do, we have consulting classes and seminars for business owners, new business owners, your managers and supervisors, so that whenever they are in a position, moving into a position, or they need more training, we'll sit down with them and as a team and talk to them and find out what are their expectations as far as what is their end goal, what do they know up to today, and how they want to improve their management um, level skill set, and how they would like to communicate with individuals under their current order, okay, responsibility, okay. And you have to understand, no matter what occupation you have, there's no flat line way of communicating with team members. It really depends on the environment in which you are managing or supervising these uh, employees. Okay. And we would get on that once you sign up to some of our counseling, consulting seminars. And we will talk to you when we set up some more seminars and classes for this. And then you can pretty much let us know exactly what direction you want to go, so that we can structure some type of consulting training for your team leads and supervisors and managers, so that you can gain more information, gain more knowledge, and how to communicate with the younger generation. Because of the fact that me as a business leader and me as a project leader and been in business a long time, and I'm very diverse as far as the different areas which I work. I work with people that have um, a higher education than I have, more intelligent than me, um, as smart as I am, but their intelligence level is probably more advanced. We communicate on a social level, or on a level where we meet the same grounds, as you may say. But then I can talk to someone else, and they have no clue what I'm talking about. Okay, so you have to learn how to have the patience to find out what their level of understanding is, and then you need to formulate some type of structured conversation with them, and that takes practice. Okay, and you have to be able to talk to these individuals without them feeling like you're demeaning them, or you're looking down on them, anything like that. You have to get down. You have to talk to them at a level that they're comfortable listening to you, and still you will not lose respect for them, or they will not lose respect for you, because of the fact that your psychological state is allowing you to socialize with them and communicate with them at their level. Okay, like there are business leaders out there that can talk to me anyway, because I'm an ex-military person, So I'm a more rugged leader, a rugged listener. Um, I don't look at anything as disrespectful. I'm looking at everything as like, to me, it's funny because in fact that may be their leadership style. That's how they get things across. It may work with them in certain aspects, but then as you start communicating with them and they start realizing who you are and start gaining more and more respect of how your leadership skills, they will stop absorbing those skill sets until they're normal um, management communication styles, okay? Because they know that you're communicating with them at a level and you're getting more things done. Maybe, maybe not. I don't know. Some people like being pushed. Some people don't like being pushed. With myself, I like to communicate with people at a level where is that when they're listening, they're listening. Sometimes you got to get and find out what is the situation. Like I said, I'm not a psychologist or anything like that, but you have to wait. You have to. There's a proper time to talk to people, and as you talk to them, you have to know when to cut conversations off. I've spoken to people about a lot of different things. Some things people they look at you like, he's talking BS and this and that, But you know who you are, okay, and they know who they are. And some people don't like, as far as their identity, they don't like being challenged. And I'm not talking about challenge like, well, I'm more of a leader or inspiration in society than you are. You doing right? No, we're not talking about that. We talk about some people just their mind are molded differently because their perception of reality is either distorted or in a way where they feel like they're not going to listen to anyone unless they on the same path that they're on. Okay, well that's okay. All right, those individuals, they what they pretty much do, they can go about life just watching you in your demeanor and how you act and how you go about doing things, and they can do it for years, and then implement your style from what they see on others. Okay, some people just watchers, and some people are listeners, and some people are communicators. So you have to figure out exactly which one of these individuals that you would like to uh, approach, because like I said, you can't approach anyone, but the ones you can approach and the ones that will approach you, and it will happen in time. You just have to figure out what you want to do, how you want to do it, and once you get it done, um, you just move forward with that. Okay. Okay. All right. So again, we have okay, that's a counseling for employment strategies and business practices. I have different levels of training for that, and it depends on what is the area that you're going into. Some people have big dreams, but little ideals. Okay, and you can decide you want to have this nice company, you want to make all this money, everything like that, but your resources are so small. Okay, so you're gonna hire a marketing company, all right, for like tens of thousands of dollars, and get them to relay that information out to a selected group of people, which is good. If you have the funds to do that, then okay, that's fine too. Then you don't need me. But if you have a limited budget and everything like that, and you have been contributing to our calls and what we're trying to do and the messages that we're trying to convey to our viewers, we will consider your financial status, and we will work with you. Okay, but you have to be contributing to our effort. Okay, and it doesn't take a lot. Just like I explained in the beginning of this, um, once you start contributing to us, we document it. We know who's sending us funding. We know how much they're sending, everything like that. We keep track of all these different things for tax purposes. Okay, and as we start doing this training and you start your funding start getting um, your funding increase, then we go to the next level. Depends on your budget, and then and more and more and more and more. Okay. Now, if we get to a level where we have to bring in other resources, okay, to come in and give these seminars because they're more structured or capable of marketing a larger audience, then that's something another situation. Okay, but that's just for our high end um, clients, the ones that spending a lot of money and have the budget to say, okay, listen, okay, we would like to work for your company. We heard a lot of good things about your company. We're trying to bring in these group of people. I think that they're moving up, but they're intimidated by our structured idea of how we do business or the community in which we are doing business, and we really need this group of people that's coming up, and we're trying to get them together to work with us. Okay, so we act as a mediator to those individuals, um, and try to get those individuals on board. Okay, all right, and some people may not understand how to actually operate a computer and application systems and the use of features, anything like that. Some people may, some people like now the younger generation is so tech savvy with computers and everything like that, but they don't know how to research information. I know people, young people who they go on and online, they can do this, do a lot of things, find everything is placed out there. Excuse me, is placed out there in front of them. So all the information is there. But when it comes to them making their own computer application, when it comes to them going to the system and automating what they're trying to do into something that's useful to them, they don't know how to do. Okay, they're constantly pulling information and they, from other people, and they're paying for information that these resources are providing to them. All right, when actually everything is free. Okay, we would teach you how to grab that information and then compile it. And then once you compile the information, then you can redistribute it and format it the way you want. Okay. All right. So, and that comes into our computer applications um, area. And we do a lot of training on these different features here. And like I say, we will go over that with you. And then, okay, then we have the other more technical levels, okay, that we have people that actually that are, they are highly qualified in these areas that we will bring on as a resource, okay, as a consultant, and they'll come in and they'll give classes on these areas and help you gain the knowledge to get your certifications or whatever they may be so that you can improve your position in your workforce environment. Okay. Okay. And then we have your motivation speaking sessions. All right. And these speaking sessions is steered out all different facets of people's careers and lifestyles. Just contact us and see exactly what is it that you're trying to convey to the audience or the people that you are communicating with, and then we'll try to set up a package for you so that you can um, get the ball moving, okay, with your group. All right. Okay. So if you need an assistance, okay, you can to any of our different options that we just provided to you. You can go out to our business website, which we have listed above, okay, or you can go to our um, business blog site, all right, and then once you go to our business blog site, which we have here, um, go here, uh, go here, business blog site, okay, go to our business blog site, which is Tapper Talks, all right, and you have to sign up, okay, number one, you have to sign up, and then once you sign up, we have all the different topics and things like that um, that we talk about, and um, you can review these different areas and figure out exactly what you want, what you're trying to do, and then we can try to work with you on the environment that you are trying to um, um, be a part of. Okay, and then we have the employment request or contractor job request instructions if you're looking for um, if you're looking for employees or looking for contractors, Um, I know there's a lot of resources out there, which is good. But if you want to work with us, you can go ahead and submit those positions here. We have a lot of people that actually come out and they look at these different things, and then once they look at the different things, they contact us and ask us to contact that person, and then we'll reach out to that person and find out exactly what they're trying to do, and we work as a mediator or in between the client and the person looking for a position. Okay, um, and you can also go out to our employment application um, environment, and you can fill out an employment application. You can PDF it back to us, and then once positions come up, we'll reach out to you and actually, find exactly are you available for different job positions. If you want to work directly for our company, go ahead and submit employment application, fill out the information, let us know what your expertise are, education level, and things of that nature. And then once that's done, we will call you in for an interview. We'll set you up some training. And then once we set you training, so you be on board with what we're trying to do. And then once you do that, we will um, see where we can place you at. Okay, let's get you going. All right. Okay. So that is about it for this session. Okay, I'll be going to certain other different things a little later, and I will also be going into some more subject matter um, things. All right, concerning you know a lot of different possibilities. Okay. Um, so thank you very much for um, listening to this series of marketing steps process. And if you have any questions, you can always, like again, you can always go onto our business website. And then once you go onto our business website, you can put in a request, find out exactly what you're trying to do. Once we figure out what you're trying to do, we will contact you and see exactly what we can do for you to make your business career more pleasant. Okay. All right. So thank you very much and hope to hear from you soon.